Good day, everyone. I'm Kishami Apas from ProfEd 1A. And for today's video, I will be sharing with you my teaching philosophy, which is progressivism. This philosophy inspires me because it focuses on the learner, their experiences, interest, and growth, rather than just memorizing lessons. Progressivism is a learner centered philosophy that believes students learn best through experience. Instead of just listening to lectures or memorizing facts, students are encouraged to explore, discover, and solve real life situations. This philosophy was introduced by John Dewey, a famous American philosopher and educator who believed that education should prepare students for life, not just for school. As John Dewey once said, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. This means that every learning experience in the classroom should help students face challenges in the real world. I choose progressivism because I believe learning becomes more meaningful when students are active participants. If the classroom only focuses on the textbooks and exams, students may forget easily and will be bored. But if they can explore, experiment, and collaborate, the learning will stay with them. Here are some examples of progressivism in the classroom. In science, instead of just explaining that salt dissolves in water, I let my students do the experiment themselves. They mixed salt and water and then added a rock to observe what happened. They discovered that salt dissolves, making it soluble mixture, while the rock doesn't dissolve, showing an insoluble mixture.
Unsa man inyong nakatunan karon?
Mahilig nga tubig. Tawag og soluble.
Okay, tanang mahilig sa tubig gitawag og soluble.
Dili tanan mahilig sa tubig. Soluble.
Okay, very good. So dili tanan mahilig sa tubig.
In math, I gave 5 sticks each of the students to form shapes like triangle and square. After that, I asked which shape used more sticks. Through that simple activity, they learn about counting, comparing, and identifying shapes while having fun.
Triangle o sa square, asa man ang mas daghan og stick nga nagamit?
Good.
Sa square. Nganong sa square man?
Upat.
Okay, upat. Sa triangle di ay, pila di ay ka stick ang nagamit? Tulo. Okay, very good.
Through these activities, my students become active listeners who think, explore, and discover. And that's what progressivism is all about. When I become a teacher, I'll make my classroom interactive, inclusive, and student-centered. I want my students to feel that learning is not a task, but an adventure, something enjoyable and meaningful. Through hands-on activities like mixing salt and water and adding a rock to see which one dissolves, and in math, using sticks to form different shapes helps them learn by doing, not just by listening. Students can discover ideas through their own observation. With these experiences, my students will not only understand lessons, they will connect learning to real life. So that's my teaching philosophy, Progressivism by John Dewey. A philosophy that reminds us that education is not just about grades or exams, but about living, learning, and growing every day. Thank you so much for watching my vlog. I hope you were inspired to make learning more fun and meaningful. Once again, remember what John Dewey said, education is life itself.